Hello, beautiful people. Yes, welcome back. So this is another day of Vlogtober. I'm trying to get videos out. I'm not gonna say what day it is just in case I drop this later on in the month. No, today is October 5th. So we are going to be making some Halloween deviled eggs, okay? So come with me, walk with me, talk with me, chat with me, scat with me, tap with me. So we're gonna be making some Halloween deviled eggs. So we're just gonna get right into it, all right? So let's cook. I got some relish, dill relish. Baby, best foods, honey. You need best foods in your life. If you don't have best foods in your life, I don't really know what to tell you. Got some olives. I got some cucumbers. You guys are wondering, what the hell you need cucumbers for? I like cucumber salad with mayonnaise and onions. And then I got some wings. Because I'm going to make me and my honey a cucumber salad and some wings. But I'll be using that later. Alright. So this is what we're going to use for the deviled eggs. We're also going to be using some eggs and an onion that I have left over. Alright. So we're going to boil the water. So I put some water in a pan. So the water is going to be boiling. There we go. Alright, so I put some water in a pan. I'm going to be using 3 eggs. So half of these, 2, 4, 6. So it's going to be 6 deviled eggs, 3 eggs. Because I'm going to cut them in half. Okay? Alright, so I'm just going to put mine in there. The water's not too hot. I do suggest that you boil your water before you put your eggs in there. But I'm impatient, so I put my eggs in there. I also put a little bit of vinegar because it helps them from cracking. Alright, so we're going to let that boil. I'm going to come back later on and chop up the onion. And then I'll show you the trick with the olives, because the olives are also for the deviled Halloween eggs. And I got a little bit of food coloring. So yeah, let me show you the food coloring I got. So I got some food coloring. Because you're supposed to put it on when the eggs are ready, and when they're cracked, you can put them on like the deviled egg part, and you'll see. We're gonna make it's gonna be so cool, I promise you. So we're gonna wait for the deviled eggs to boil, and then we'll be back to make the magic happen. Yes, we will. Stay tuned. Alright, y'all. So we got the water boiling. Yep. So we'll be finishing up shortly. Halloween deviled eggs. Here we come. Alright, so the eggs are still boiling. I'm going to cut up my onions. This has already been washed. I've already had this onion, so I'm gonna cut it up in tiny pieces. Yeah, I like a lot of onion too. Now remember, I only have 6 pieces, okay? So I'm cutting this up for the deviled eggs. We're going to use, oops. We're going to use the Best Foods, baby, because the Best Foods is so good. It has like a tangy taste to it. It's so good. So, yeah. Do that. Let's get our bowl. We got our relish. Yeah. And then this is where the creativity comes to play. We're gonna cut these now. And you should be cooking your eggs until the water evaporates. We're gonna drain. So I drained all the water out, okay? Of the olive juice. Were you when a kid used to be like? So we drained all of the water out. So when you were a kid, did you used to be like, I love juice, I love juice, instead of I love you? No? No. So good. Alright. So, what is that? And we're going to take this and we're going to cut it so that it goes on top of the deviled egg. Then we're going to take this and cut it into slices to make it into like legs. So let me show you. So we're going to position this like a spider. We're going to position that like a spider. I'm going to add some more legs. But that's going to be on top. And then we're going to add some food coloring. Yeah. So, So this is gonna be exciting. So yeah, the eggs are still boiling. You see how the water is almost gone? Yeah. So I'm also going to be making some Halloween desserts, some more good stuff. So yeah. And this is my seasoning that I'm gonna be using. So I'm gonna use some Lawry's, some definite Goya, a little bit of slap, your mama, some seasoning, and some pepper. And I might use some sazon. I might, but we're gonna wait. So now we are going to be rinsing the eggs off. This method works because it will help you to crack the eggs better. So let me show you. You add a little bit of cold water. So this is going to go on the egg when we crack it a little bit. I'm gonna put in the water and it's gonna go on the crack to make it look like a little veiny situation. Ooh, it's gonna be cute. I did get some gloves, 'cause baby, let me tell you, this will turn your hands blue. So I'm cool on that. So I'm waiting for the eggs to cool down. So when they cool down, we'll get it started. All right, so it's been about maybe 30 minutes. Let's see how it looks. So there should be something happening. There should have been something that happened. We know already that 2 of the eggs are blue. I don't know, but let's see what happens. So this is what we have. This is not the plan, but that's what it is. All right, so let me move my little spiders. Move my little spiders over. We're gonna crack this egg and see if anything happens. Ah, it worked. It worked. Can y'all see that? Yeah. So I needed to let it soak for a bit. So when you do the cracking process, just let it sit for a bit. Let it sit so you can get those lines. All right, so let's cut these open. And they're not blue. So we're gonna remove the egg part. Throw it in there. Remove that. So roll that in there. Now remember, we have these two blue ass eggs. Pretty color though. That was not intention. I'm gonna cut this one all messed up. Make sure you cut your make sure you don't cut your eggs like this. Okay? Make sure you cut your eggs evenly. Okay? So you have all of your eggs. Make sure you cut your eggs evenly. They should not look like this. Okay? They shouldn't. They shouldn't look like this. Yeah, this is all bad. So you see how cool this looks? Look how cool that is. You see it? Can you see it? Yeah. So it gives the illusion of a spider web. So we're going to get have this little masher thing. And remember what we have in here. We have the egg yolks and onion. I think I got a little bit of, and we're just puncturing these down a little bit, mashing them down. If you don't have one of these, a fork will be fine, or the end of a spoon. It's just easier. It also too depends on how thick you like your, or how chunky you like your egg, your deviled eggs. Okay. So I'm gonna add some garlic. Let me push this camera in. And you don't need a lot because it's not a lot of eggs. But when you do have a lot of eggs, slap your mama. You better not slap your mama. Some seasoning ladies. A little bit of pepper. And yes, you do put paprika in here, but not to the end. And a little bit of Goya. Okay? Alright. Now we're going to add some of this delicioso dill. Okay? I don't do the sweet relish. Don't come to my house with sweet relish. Don't come to my barbecue with sweet relish. Okay? You only need 1 tablespoon because you only got 6 eggs. Okay? The more eggs you have, the more dill you'll need. And then with the mayonnaise, I stir as I go. Because you don't want to be too mayonnaise-y. And you mix everything up. And of course, mine's a little chunky because I didn't cut the onions fine. Some people don't even use onion, but this is how I like mine. Moral of the story is make the egg, boil the eggs, cut the eggs, take the middle out, crunch it down, put some mayonnaise and some some dill stuff, some dill relish in it. And then if you want onions, or if you want, put whatever you want in it. Just make it Halloween. Alright. Then we're gonna taste. Delicioso. Alright. So now we're gonna spoon these bad boys. And some people use a pipe gun. Some people use that. I'm gonna put it on this little plate here. Some of you people use a little piping machine. Yes, you can use that if you fancy, honey. I'm not fancy. I don't have that. You can always make one though out of a Ziploc bag. Sure can, girl. Sure can. Alright. So we're just scooping them in, Make sure you don't run out. So make sure that you scoop sparingly. Okay. All right. So now that you have your eggs, now the decoration begins. Now you can start decorating. So I'm gonna put one in the middle. You come over here and see what I'm doing. Here. So everyone gets one. To make it look like a bag. And I might have ran out of bags. I've been eating these things too. So everyone gets a bag. Alright? You see how that looks? You see where we're going with this? Alright. Yeah. It looks good. Alright, so everything gets a bag. Now, we place the legs. These are cut olives. To make you look like a spider. I don't look like no spider. Yeah, there we go. I don't want it to look like no sunshine. No. So you just dress them up. Yeah. That one got a baby leg.